Oh, that's why is my brother talking about me?
Does she wonder why you're going separately? So I said you had school stuff to do. So you
I mean, you can just tell the truth. I don't like you that much.
That much.
I try not to put informed bad opinions upon the small impressionable ones. They have a lifetime of their own bad habits. I ain't giving them.
I didn't say you weren't likable. I just said I didn't like you.
Yes, but then if you say Leo,
So,
Don't worry. It's a big brother, little brother thing. One day, when you're big, when you and your sister both get big enough, you'll understand.
oh.
She understands already.
I
Ooh,
That's just because you're not big enough yet. So, last week,
I would.
after the
Yes.
battles between the Beholder and the Mind Flayer,
Ooh.
this monstrosity that was left of Thorn had entered the room,
Not my fault.
and
For one human.
everyone was already
He was always thinking.
pretty much out of spells, and
Orwell had a few.
health was down.
Orwell's doing pretty well.
Oh no.
Whiskers had a smart strategy.
Everyone pretty much had gone out of the room, except for Florian.
It's 5, 10,
Oh, there's onions on it. That's what I said.
100.
I said it was pepperoni and onions.
I already asked questions. So a battle between pretty much Florian and Thorn ensued, and
Orwell was there for a hot second.
Nor
Whiskers was there for a hot second.
dragged his sister out of the room. A wizard, or sorcerer / healer had come into the room as well to help Thorn.
100.
You're gonna have to ask your dad if you want pizza. I don't know.
I don't like onion.
Oh, you don't like onion?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll eat all the onions for you. How about that?
A couple of rounds of battle played out, and the sorcerer had put up a wall of fire which extinguished the life of friend Whiskers.
Who?
Friend is such a strong word.
That's not even being mean. I don't know Whiskers. I mean, you think Porphyrion was my friend?
And Arwell, going into the room, had hit this monstrosity and tried to run away, where this beast hit him in the skull, crushed his skull in, and put him down.
For the record, I would not. I didn't think he would attack me. I would not have attacked him otherwise.
You could have disengaged, just to be safe.
I attacked him 10 feet away. I thought it was fine.
So after Thorn eventually went down, you guys found yourselves back up to the city. Nora's sister, after some agreement, brought Arwell back to life in a different form. And unfortunately was not able to bring Whiskers back due to his being incinerated.
And she was being like,
Not that they asked about it at all.
We went back to the
Listen, alright, you're not in a different body, okay?
we went back to the Archer and Chain,
well, he is.
and rested a little bit.
It's not blind.
You heard a horn blaring from the city, suggesting that this large creature that was summoned, the Leviathan, had been summoned and is now attacking the coast of the Tempest country. The archer and chain brought out a dwarven person to help you in your quest while the city sent out their forces out to meet this creature,
And you want to go to
and that's where we were. So, what would you like to do?
the
You guys should start.
There was the people being split up and going towards the
Yeah, Archer and Chain sent about 40 people up to up the coast, and they sent about 40 people up to the coast, but suggested that your group should join them as well.
Okay.
They were going to leave about 10 to 15 people here in the city just in case this creature came back.
That should be strong and weak people, just in case. But anyways.
Sounds like we need an Arwell to stay here.
You figured that, going out into the city, most of the shops closed up.
Mhm.
Most of the citizens either went back to their houses or were going to try to flee on any ways possible. Yeah.
Okay, so the
Leviathan,
is not here?
it's about 4 to 5 days up the coast.
Okay, so where is it?
You guys are all at the Archer and Chain.
I
All
have
together?
resummoned my friends. Still want some gold. I
And I
would
spent
like
half my gold in those glasses you're wearing.
the glasses aren't helping me at all.
But I did not ask for it. Okay.
Um,
Well, I spent half the gold to keep him from throwing the other guy in jail.
which is it for people who don't wear glasses?
And
I would, we had
Yeah,
identified the 2 necklaces, so we had 2 necklaces. Teleporty one, which I gave to Nor, and he slept on that or whatever. And the fancy, scary serpent one that I don't know what does. And then we got a mace and a shield from Thorn that Nora already knows what does. Because it's Thorn's mace and shield, so that's cool. Maybe you were gonna have a look at those, I'm not sure. Some armor from Thorn, which is weird because Thorn doesn't wear armor, so I'm gonna identify that.
What are you doing?
well, I decided I didn't like onions, so.
What is wrong with your kids?
They don't like onion. It's not that weird.
Well, it's on pizza, and that just looks like a.
I voted for mushroom.
You take your time to try to identify this
Thank you.
armor. It's just platinum.
Just plate mail. I'm gonna take that. Normal plate mail that's not too destroyed. I like it. Give Nor the rundown on his fancy new necklace thing he's got. I would like to do some quick shopping before everybody leaves because I need to.
Well,
Hopefully I have time.
it's just better
Well, you
than all
know
those-
that, shops have closed.
You know. But
Do you want to steal them?
But, Mr. Creepy Salesman Dude.
Creepy salesman?
Creepy
Oh,
Salesman Dude.
yeah.
I just want. Maybe I could talk with. I mean, Jelly wouldn't have anything. Jelly doesn't have anything. She's about to leave.
Probably not.
I just need, like, ritual spell stuff so I can learn how to cast this spell. It'd be great.
Can I teach you? I can teach you right now.
What are you talking about, like the paper and ink or whatever?
Yeah.
I guess like out of game, I don't know what you're talking about, but creepy guys. Probably your best shot. Try to find that.
I mean, I know that. The question is the creepy Dutch soldier. I will run to the creepy guy's place real quick. Everybody else is doing their things.
I'm talking with everybody in Harmony, getting to know them and what's going on, and so we can all get along and be friends ish.
That's a good one.
Fringes. Maybe trying too hard.
Be at least good coworkers, even if we can't be friends.
So you head over to the Hungry Jester, or this.
Not blind at all. Totally fine. There's nothing wrong.
Well, it is cloudy out, so it's not as in your face as normal. But still, you're kind of squinting your eyes. That was so. You go over to his name was Baylor. Go to his room. Knock. And he does indeed open the door. It's
Oh,
hi.
Oh. I didn't know if you'd be leaving town like all the other shopkeepers. I do look like myself. I'm disguised.
Yeah, he's like, you seem different.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm totally fine.
just not
You do something with your hair.
I parted it a different way. So, yeah.
I just, I
Yeah.
farted to the right.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Good. That's good.
Thank you.
What can I help you
Just
with?
a compliment. Arnold cries for like 2 seconds and shakes it off. I need supplies. Really quick. I know everybody's leaving and I don't have many
Yeah,
options.
everyone needs supplies.
I need specifically, like inks and incense, like spell casting supplies for like rituals and things.
Yes. Sure. How much do you need?
At least 150 gold worth.
Oh.
Interesting.
I was gonna say 100 pages.
Preferably, I take a little extra if I can get my hands on it.
I might have about 250 gold worth.
250 gold worth. Well, I once again don't have any actual money, so,
Oh, well, come back when you do.
do you perchance like to trade anything?
What do you have?
I got a little bottle of demon blood still.
Oh, demon. Yes.
I know you're a fan of that stuff.
Absolutely.
I have some nice tapestries.
Oh,
I took every single tapestry from that fancy room we went to.
I remember.
So I display the various tapestries. Oh, look at the weaving on this one.
Very
They're
nice.
fine.
Very nice.
Calligraphy's really good. Not a big fan of the art, but this one still. You can sell that probably.
Mhm.
How much do you think either of these things would be worth?
How many tapestries?
Or was whatever was in my room? I loaded them on like a horse, so.
So demon probably. Let's say 300.
I like it. Yeah.
50 gold.
50 gold for the demon blood?
And for the robe.
So 50.
For all three?
Yes.
Yay!
No, for all
That's not good.
of them. How much is he lowballing me? So I was like,
Ooh.
just kill me.
First throw only. Good evening, sir.
First useless.
Is there a phone here? I have no idea. You'd say it. Hello, puppy.
We'll go puppy.
I don't know. Yes, there is still half of a medium pizza.
So yeah, you're not really sure about the demons one, how much that would be worth, but you're pretty acquainted with the tapestries. Probably had some experience either buying, selling, or being in that business. So yeah, he's lowering the price quite a bit.
Listen, Baylor, we've had some good times, a lot of good deals, but come on. Don't do me like that. I know situations are dire, but I need these supplies. I'm looking forward to help saving this town and then coming back for many years to come with wonderful new things for you and wonderful new things for me. This has been a great relationship. The cube you got me, possibly my favorite thing I own. It's amazing.
Oh.
I mean, it's not like I can just kill him. That's not an option for me.
I heard the creature was going north, and there's a mysterious force up north.
Do I need to be taking notes? I need no.
Harder than that. You know how much you're in the
Do you want me on
Great.
Great.
44 plus.
I don't know any of those. She's looking at her arm, so I assume she knows.
between Grey Falls and Stone Hills, there is a enchanted forest, so they say, filled with creatures that are quite delightful. If you
Delightful creatures?
delightful.
And then destroy.
Do I get a little scared when he says that, or do I get like puppy playtime feels?
Kind of both.
Considering how much demon stuff I've sold this guy, like I feel like I'm leaning towards creeped out.
Yeah, he's kind of both. One kind of, he wants to. He's a collector of anything fascinating.
Thorn and this guy would have got along great.
On one
That
hand,
Avalok pen you guys never let me sold? Boom, this guy, done.
We couldn't.
I never would have sold it.
On the other hand, you don't know what he's going to do with it.
so I've heard that there's pixies and dryads and so forth and so on. If you can bring me one of those creatures, I'd be eternally grateful.
Alive or dead?
Alive, preferable, but dead, I'll take it. But not quite as valuable, but good enough.
What a strange way.
So for 100
If you bring one of those to me, you can have anything, the inks and supplements, whatever, for free.
So
I'll give you a quarter of it now
Oh, hey.
for the demon blood.
No, it's not.
Oh. That's a good deal.
it's not.
That is. You get this now.
I get something now that doesn't help me now because I don't have all of it. So you want me to travel to a number of miles, which I know and I can figure out if I pull out my map, to an enchanted forest full of many creatures,
So many creatures.
capture some said magical creature alive,
Preferably.
and bring them back to you for 150 gold.
That's not that much. Relative to our current.
You could throw in something else too,
Something else.
because they are quite.
Ask for a live human being.
It's
Oh.
it's unfortunate to say, but it doesn't. I need these supplies now, or we're about to leave and destroy this
I
Titan.
can't just give you something based on your word. And
And this is why I hoped to trade these tapestries. Do you sell
They're not worth the inks, the fascinating inks that I sell.
Do you sell any armor by chance?
I have some armor, yes.
Would you like to buy a set of armor? This is well maintained, boringly unmagical,
What
but
kind is it?
plate armor.
What kind is
Do you have it on you?
I do.
It's like pummel, pretty much.
I mean, yeah,
It's
plate armor is still worth a lot.
I did. But you guys did quite some damage to Thorn. Scraps.
I mean, I can make a deal with you.
Sure.
This plate armor, admittedly, kind of garbage.
Yeah.
I'm obviously not wearing it. It's kind of heavy. I'll give you this plate armor.
Wow.
You can do whatever you want with it. I don't care.
So heavy.
You will give me the $150 gold coins worth of supplies, and in return, when we venture forth and defeat said Titan, I will retrieve a piece of it for you.
That's a lot of magnite. Please,
Or I'll die. Admittedly, that's also an option.
And then I'd be out.
Yeah.
All this.
that's
You'd be out 150 gold, but how much is 150 gold? It's low investment to you, isn't it not? Compared to the potential gain. You've never had the chance to examine such a creature out of the street.
That's like a lot of
I'm not good at persuasion.
Alright.
Remember that natural 20 I rolled earlier?
Yeah.
Just kill me. That's a solid 11.
Hmm.
50-50, right?
I mean, you know how dangerous I can be. Do you think I won't be able to succeed in this task?
Quite honestly, no.
Fair, but you do also know that one of my greatest goals is my survival. If the task does seem impossible, then who else will remain to pick up the pieces of those who have already died? Perhaps I will find something else interesting for you.
Alright. Demon blood?
Really?
Sure.
Tapestries.
Sure.
I'll give you these parchments, Link. And bring me back something good.
Thank you, Baron.
And it has to be something good.
Believe me, I will. It will pain me to do so, but I will give you the best thing I find.
These inks are very special to me. And they'll be very worth anybody's time.
Do I need to know anything about these inks?
It's
Okay,
it's imp blood.
Imp blood. I always kind of wanted an imp. Hard to come by, I gather.
Very hard.
Does it just make it better or something?
I'm assuming you're going to be casting spells, putting this in a spell book of sorts.
Yes, I am indeed.
They might make your spells a little bit more powerful.
I am highly intrigued, and if that is the case, I look forward to bringing you many interesting things in the future. Maybe even imps.
Okay. All right, good. I look forward to it. I will be here. The city survives, that is.
If it doesn't, where could I find you by chance?
I'll message you. If you're alive, that is.
Fair. Okay.
So he gives you like that thick of paper and 4 miles of this greenish yellowish liquid.
Cool.
Paper, imp, blood, ink. Does it take the honor too or not?
I'm taking. No.
I need to erase. Even when you know they're haggling you, it's nothing you can do when you need the thing.
I still can't.
And I watched them little bit. I still got 2 empty vials though, so listen. Next time I kill a demon. Alright, cool. Aura leaves. And goes back to the archer chain where everybody's at. And John rereads a couple things of important information. I will also identify the inks. Because that'll only take like 10 minutes, so I'm just trying to build it.
Okay.
Well,
is there like,
Ron walked off, so I guess.
I know.
I was going to talk to Nora.
I was really just like going to join the like group for the people that I was going to fight the. I don't know what's going on. I can't say it. Yes.
In the archery chain or in the city? There's the people, the guards, and the forces of the city, and then the archer and chain itself is some forces.
Well, this is the archer here. Well, I wanted to be in the group that was going, but yeah.
That's they were assuming that you were going
Right.
with them.
Right. I just thought like we had like a choice to stay like so I was
Yeah, they are on their way
out.
pretty fast. So
Yes.
it depends on what spell.
You know how the teleportation's work?
Varying degrees of percentage of failure based on how familiar you are with where you're going, or if there's an existing teleportation circle you can use to transport.
Maybe we mishap on the other side.
So
Look at it.
it's
It's an owl. Aww. That's cute.
Come on, I could like give you a hug right now.
So teleportation.
I'm so happy.
It transports you and up to 8 willing creatures
They have a horse bandit
to
though.
a destination you select.
Red eyes.
No.
No, I
Your
can
eyes can
bite.
come from owl.
What?
Your eyes can come from owl. Owls have great sight, right?
What are you talking about my eyes for?
Well, I'm just an idea.
Destination you choose must be known to you.
It sits on her shoulder, you perceive through its senses,
Yes.
you're no longer handicapped.
Who's handicapped?
You're no longer
Boy.
hurt.
What are you talking about? Something doesn't bother me, I'm fine.
So
I'm something out of here.
you take your time to identify these inks.
Great.
Just depending on the spell you're trying to describe, they have a percentage chance of amplifying it.
Really?
Yes. I am the most handsome of princes.
Actually,
I was
If I scratch him, does it fall asleep?
on the internet.
like that one little
It's like when it's on the internet.
I really
Oh,
don't.
literally scratching the. It's a tiny owl.
It's
Like, when
Sure.
it's on the internet, it's on the internet forever.
And it does basically like.
Thank you.
It does like the. Like roll your eyes back and like it's really enjoy the scratch
It's
face.
his
owl.
Oh,
And it just
Oh,
falls.
that thing is adorable.
Oh,
it's
send
so
that to me,
cute.
by the way.
Oh,
that is adorable.
I want it.
It can transform based on,
A cootie?
whether or not it feels threatened. So when it's fine, it's like, I'm a cute little owl.
Oh, it's alright.
Um,
I know.
So,
Alright,
there's one
so
problem. I don't know. I'm
Anything
learning. I don't know if
you'd
it will
like to
actually
do?
help.
More? Well, no.
leave it tiny hut. Yeah, that's always helpful. You just sleep in bed, you don't have to watch.
I go and find my sister, and then I sit down, and then I say, okay.
Is
What-
anybody else out? No.
No, I hope not.
It's not.
What,
Yeah,
hap-
she's in her.
what happened to father?
Well, as you know, he goes to other small towns to get what we need. I mean, our farm is pretty self-sufficient, but at this time of year, there's stuff that we need. So he was on his way there to another town and never saw him again. We heard from rumors and
Oh no.
that there was a bandit attack. They left his body on the road with our smashed carriage. Bloodied. Very several sword wounds. He put up quite a fight, as of course they could tell. Okay, but
What are you
they
doing?
Being precocious.
someone found him.
She's like,
Neighbors found him. Brought him back here.
Don't look at me, it's your sister.
Okay.
And,
Don't look at me.
we had a proper burial
All right.
in our backyard. And,
Of course.
Uh,
I think
oh, our chair's going in.
we didn't know if we knew it.
Don't look at me.
no,
We tried to send a message to you, but we didn't really know where you were.
yeah, no, things got kind of crazy. How long ago?
It's like 2 weeks after you left.
2 weeks after I left.
That's suspicious. You don't like onion.
I'm just kidding.
Ah,
Oh, there's so much to do. And so little time to do. He was,
I'm going now.
I
Damn.
mean, he wasn't in that great of health. He was,
of course.
it was hard
Of
for
course.
everyone.
Clearly it was hard. It ended up with you coming out here and
So
putting
heavy.
the crashing away.
Yeah, I told
So heavy.
mother and our siblings that
she didn't want to say that.
After you had left,
Yep.
I thought it was my time
It was not good.
to be on my own journey.
Clearly it's your name. Did you leave alone?
I did.
That was a good choice.
I was seeking
Here.
enlightenment. I
Good
had
job.
great help along the way. It was very dangerous, as you
There's
probably
some
know.
people
Many others out there, but I did have some help. Strangers, people just willing to work for a meal, which I was happily to provide.
Right.
And then I found myself down here,
Mm-hmm.
and that's where the rumors had picked up, and I followed that. So that's where I ended up.
Experimenting on bodies and resurrecting old guys.
Sounds like we know what not to move.
We certainly went very different directions. I wish I could have found you sooner.
I like the sunflower hat.
No use dwelling on the I stand up and I leave the room. Is there anything in the hall? Is there any vases or end tables, anything like that?
Or anything.
Yeah, sure.
Nowhere.
All right, so I'm like, so
There's
I'm like-
Harwell walking down the hallway.
I'm going to, I'm just gonna walk over. I'm gonna just lean against the wall for a second. And I'm gonna grab the vase,
Of course it is.
slam it into the wall, and pick up the table and flip it over. And what's the wall made of? Just wood? Darn.
Why did you say that?
So you smash it. There's like a couple guys at the end of the hallway that come and look. Let's go back to this.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to kick. I want to try to put a hole, put a dent in the wall. I'm gonna make this more kick
for
it.
immediately.
I'm gonna kick it as hard as I can.
Yeah,
Natural one.
So you kick the wall. You hear something break
Oh.
your foot.
Ooh.
That's jail for you.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Does Harwell hear this? Does Harwell hear us scream?
I don't scream. I just.
Cry silence. You're like crying silence.
Yeah, you guys will probably hear this.
I punch the wall.
I go over to
The hall's like kind of empty
Where
at
it
this
is.
point, so that sound kind of echoes.
After
throughout
the kick fails, I punch the wall.
north,
I go upstairs.
the wall.
Okay, I rolled a 4.
So add your strength.
I
Okay, that's 4.
4. So
Oh.
again,
Stop
your
raising
wrist
your
kind of
hand.
like flexes. It just leaves like that much of it.
Look at that cool strength book we gave to Jelly.
Finishing off with the headbutt.
It'd be really cool if I had it. I could
Your hand is
have
like this now.
I'm headbutting the wall to finish out this outburst.
Oh my god, don't break your head.
I grab him and I grab him by his collar and pull him away.
You're not in there.
Yes, I said
All
I
right,
upstairs.
14. You're not next to me. Not in this short time frame.
Yeah, he's just kicking the punch. Headbutt.
Okay, what? The headbutt was a 14.
So you're like, your rage just consumes you after your broken foot.
This is gonna be a
Do
Big
a
liability.
Constitution save real quick.
How's you say?
oh god.
18.
All right, so luckily
This brain
um,
sucks.
you just absorb the force.
It took a,
You leave quite an impact.
had to get rid of
Do you want
the.
to reach the peak of your power and be severely handicapped like me?
You kind of go dizzy for a moment and just steal yourself.
I'll be the blind guy. You be the deaf guy.
Right now, I'm gonna just sink down to the floor.
Oh, can I be
And,
handless?
Just kind of
Be
sit
the
there with my
handless
head
person?
against the wall
Yeah.
for a while.
You know, there's.
Why would that be your go-to?
I don't know. I just.
If
Well,
anyone
I don't
speaks
want
to
my
me,
tongue
I
to
don't
be
say
cut
anything.
off.
Harwell will speak to you.
This will continue for the next 25 minutes.
I really like my tiny
So
Hey,
yeah,
I'm good.
your foot and hand.
did you send me that video?
I-
What?
I will-
Why?
Cool, it's fine. I'm sure someone can fix them.
It's like 30.
Yeah, so about a minute or so passes by and you see this dwarven nude person come on.
It's me.
What?
It's my new dark elf person. I'm a girl apparently. Oh no.
What?
I meander over.
She doing
Has it been 25 minutes?
No.
Oh,
I don't say anything to you. I don't even acknowledge that you're there.
I just stand over and look at you.
By the way.
Yeah, you see his hand is just like it's just broken.
Are you sitting down with your
bloody.
foot elevated though?
No. I don't care.
I take my bedroll off my bag and set it down and I elevate his foot a little bit.
Probably not this way. You got shoes.
Yeah.
That's
That's
true.
I assume
Different
it's-
aspect.
I'm assuming that his leg is out differently than his other leg. It's not like sitting on top of his broken leg. I see his hand throbbing and I feel it.
I'm kneeling against the wall. Just like what is life anymore?
I feel it. I feel his wrist and go, yep, that's broken.
Nothing good happens anymore.
Anything else that you want to accomplish in the next hour or so?
I will only stuff when he returns. Whenever that may be in the timeline.
I just lean against the wall and like across the hall from him, and I just wait for him to come out of it.
I want
Like the Zaya question.
to look for oil, matches, chains, and wire.
Oil, matches, chains, and water.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Someone's got a plan. I like it.
You do find, you ask around, and
I mean, it's
you're part of the arching chain, so you do have access to oil. Instead of matches, they have just like a flint
okay. So
Oil guys.
wait.
and plenty of water. And then
That's good.
Okay, go.
so you
Water. So long.
the world map or the country map?
The country map.
Yes, I'm going to take it as well.
Elise?
Yep.
You forgot to take a toy that
And then chains. They have chains. They probably wouldn't lend them to you.
Okay.
No, I'm
Mostly for prisoners or just people
Is it
that
like-
they're.
Is there like extras
No.
taped? Means I've got it.
Yeah, I want the one back in
Alright, is there any like string here? That's a good question.
String? There's access to string. The world map.
Yeah, I want to look at the thing, hunters.
So a little bit of time goes by. 20, 30 minutes goes by for you, Nora. Cool.
Your fit.
Foot in,
Arwell has got
foot in the
off.
hand. It's gonna take somebody to heal him.
Arwell has gotten off the barrel that was known as Haggling in Fable.
I would like to do a cure wounds on my foot.
Okay.
Who
5.
You know,
Can I walk on it now?
You can. It'll just be for the next day, I would say. Both your hand and foot. Well, it'll be minus 10 for speed. And then to hit would be, what's your to hit?
It's like plus.
Is this your magic hand or no magic hand?
Magic hand.
oh, that's
Sometimes
Plus 12.
I forget his name.
So it'd be
He doesn't.
minus
better.
3 to hit
Oh, dope.
and damage.
I go and find. Do we have a healer?
Like you sort of do.
There's Arlo.
I'll bet.
You know what? I walk around. What's his name? Rossin. I go find Rossin.
Or you could actually talk to Porphyrion if he's like medicine kids. Like, you can just splint you up.
I guess I go find Porphyrion and I ask Porphyrion to fix my hand.
Okay.
And my foot.
He's laying up. He's taken a lot of time studying the craft, so he full sets your hand and foot.
Oh no, I
Awesome.
hurt.
Without X-rays.
I'm hurt.
Any X-rays I need.
Right.
Anything else?
Am I back yet? I'm back.
Hello, Arwen.
Um,
What have you accomplished?
I'm gonna talk to Nora is what I'm gonna do.
Okay, great.
Can we just like take a cable down like at the bar or something and all just talk at the same time?
Meet me in my office. I don't actually
Like
have an
James?
office, but I can go find one. Ross said they need an office.
You
We don't
can
get
go down to the lounge.
You know.
Is it private?
There's a separate room that you can.
Very good. That'll be my office for the next couple of hours.
I'm gonna talk to Nora.
Let's study.
I go
Stealthily so nobody knows.
I go down to the lounge.
I was standing there next to him when you walked up. No.
Yeah, he left. I mean, what's your passive perception?
Not great.
Yeah,
17.
that's what I thought. Alright.
Shouldn't we have like a team meeting?
We should in a minute, but Arwell just got back. Just gotta talk to Nora. So, Arwell explains
What's up, Arwen?
that his,
I see him back to the door.
got the supplies he needed.
Right.
Pardon me.
Doesn't actually know if the super helpful thing will be super helpful in our immediate endeavors,
That sounds helpful.
but informs you that it will take roughly 6 hours for him to so he gives you that for your timetable
Okay.
because he doesn't know what we're planning on doing. But he gives you that. He also informs you that Thorn's armor was non-magical and garbage, and I already got rid of it.
Alright. Well, one after Thorn.
I'm going to ask to hold on to the weird angle that we don't know what it does yet, so I can study it more.
Very well.
I'm going to give you another refresher on teleport, just so you know what it does.
Thank you. Good to
I'm
know.
going to ask you how your sister's doing.
Let me tell you the story. My dad's dead. He died
Oh.
2 weeks after I left home. Killed by bandits. Isn't that amazing?
That's rough.
Why did I even come out here? Just to suffer? Why are we alive, Armel? Just to suffer?
Arwell lets his disguised self fade and just looks at his hand.
Because we were so
Sometimes I think life is just one
misery.
cruel joke after another, Nora.
It feels that way. You find your family in a cultist hole, operating on the dead, not even resembling the person you used to know.
Do you want me to
How that
identify her?
Can you do that?
I can cast identify on a person.
Yes. Identify her.
I assume you would need to be there for that.
Yes.
You want me to hold her now?
What's wrong with your hand?
I got into a fight with the wall.
I'm sure you won.
Yeah.
Do you need me to look at it?
I had Porphyrion take care of it.
Do you need me to look at it? Just a yes or no.
Let him look at it. Let him look at it.
I check the splint, and I will expend a little lay on hands on both his foot and his wrists. I'll call that a day. So I forgot to identify your sister. So I wanted to do. What are we gonna do with Thorn's? That's his name, right?
Yeah, that's his
What are we gonna? Sorry. Alright, what are we gonna do?
Oh yeah, you killed Thorn yesterday.
I didn't.
No, you didn't.
Uh,
I said we.
I'm real sorry.
Yeah.
I was trying to keep you out of the game. What are we gonna do with that Mason shield?
What do you think we're gonna do with that Mason?
I have no idea.
We're gonna see how much it's worth.
I mean, I'll take the shield.
You want the shield?
How big is the mace?
You want to root his corpse for his goods?
No, I'm asking if you'll give me the shield.
Well, let me look at it and decide real quick. Yes.
Thank you. Oh, where's the creepy amulet? Oh,
How big is the mace?
it's a +3 mace, and it does the extra stuff.
Is it two-handed or one-handed?
It's one-handed.
I suppose we should will it. You know, this is like any classic outing. First, you go through the loot and see which is the best and equip yourself. Then you see which is the second best and you equip your number 2. And then you see which is the rest and you give out the rest. That's how it be.
I mean, the question is, do you give out the rest or do you sell it and buy something for yourself?
You keep the best pants for yourself. You sell the worst pants for the money. That is how it works. These are the good pants. We wear the good pants.
I like where your head's at. How far are we still going north to meet these?
I'm sorry, Farwell. I need a minute. All I can think about is violence.
You want to fight?
No,
I'll start with you.
I don't want to fight you. I don't even know you.
Oh, this would be a good way to get to know him.
Now it's not a good time.
Um,
Now is a terrible time. You were saying, Orwell,
well,
the moment is past.
if we're going north to meet these people, if we use your newfound brace, your newfound necklace, that'll save us a lot of time if we can figure out what our destination would be over there. We could therefore spend more time
Perhaps if
here if you
Perhaps
wanted to visit your family or something.
Perhaps if we took someone, or we found someone who knew where we were trying to go, like they'd been there before,
We could ask if there were circles nearby. It's a big town.
or we could use them and their memory of it to get there, then we would have the memory of it. Then we could go other places. That's what I think. If you'll excuse me one moment. And then I walk out of the room for a minute. And I walk outside. Are there any windows?
I talked to
Not in the guild hall. I'm looking for adjacent buildings with windows.
Yeah.
Go over to one of these adjacent buildings, and I'm going to, with my left hand, just
This start.
let me. You know what? I'll pull out a sword. You know, let's use the sword for this.
This way you don't natural one slit your wrist on the glass.
Let me just see. So
You got 13. Yeah.
13. Okay.
Easily enough.
What if it was not 20?
Okay. Once
Destroys
I destroy this thoroughly, wreck the windows, I just kind of look around, see if anybody's.
So, what's going on?
Nothing.
Go away, please.
Life is all about suffering, friend.
It's a voice from.
I love it.
I'm not screaming it, but I am saying it into the destroyed window. Then I just go walk back inside. And I go, are you still sitting there?
How long were you gone?
Like 5 minutes.
5 minutes? No. I'm not saying that.
Okay.
I'm still sitting there.
I sit down.
I went to talk to Jelly.
I ordered drinks while you were gone. Here.
Where's Arlo?
He said he's going to talk to Jelly. I don't know who that is.
Jelly was one of the first people I ever met when I left home. 2 weeks before my father died.
It's really weird for the newly reincarnated person to be talking to the old reincarnated person who he actually killed.
Life is weird.
Come on, Gordon. Let's go and see what's up with Jelly. I'll introduce you.
Jelly, it's like a lot of people.
Oh, you know, normally another guy would do this, but yeah, I'm in a bit of a mood, so think fast. Natural one.
Oh, you were trying to punch me, weren't you?
Yes. Yes, I was.
I mean, I feel like that's Porphyrian's job. Like,
I step back, I dodge, and just.
See?
I missed it.
Good job. Excellent. You anticipated my attack and responded appropriately. Unfortunately, I'm very fast. And then I'm saying, Vorvish, you'll go far in this organization. And then,
I grabbed it by the collar.
no. Come on.
What?
There you go. That's a good.
I won my grab.
All right.
Where are we going?
Get him out now, guys.
Sorry, not getting grabbed today.
I responded, Warvish. I'm going to go home when all this is over. And I'm going to kill everything that gets in my way to make this between now and then.
Yes, that's what we need.
Don't shoot me one of the things that gets in my way.
Let's go.
You owe me 50 gold.
For what?
Those glasses.
Okay,
You should have ran.
listen.
That
I'm
was
a dwarf, I can't run.
that was your first mistake. Being a dwarf.
You got it.
You should have anticipated it and started running sooner.
Alright, so you head up to Jelly's room.
Real quick, I'm just gonna give like a brief, small talk, like pleasantries. Hello, Jelly. How nice to meet you. Blah blah blah. Okay. One, I'm gonna ask her about like the whole like reincarnation thing. Like,
How it feels.
yeah, and like how does it feel? Like, do you ever get used to it? Is there any way to like reverse it? What does
Do you
it mean?
She's been reincarnated for 3 days.
She's a smarter person than me.
She's like,
I've got like 2 hours of newly reincarnated experience. She's got 36, alright?
she's like, well, it's definitely different. Features are hands and feet, and some of my body are a little bit different, but I think my face is pretty what it used to be, and
It's a nice face.
my hair, and it's the same.
How well are you coming on to Jelly? Don't you be coming on to Jelly in there.
Anyways,
Hey, Jelly. How you doing? Today is awful.
Tomorrow I'm
You are leaving, and it's great. I'm happy for you. I broke my hand. Think fast, Arwell.
what am I supposed to do? I bonus action Misty Step to the other side of the room when he says that. That's what I do.
I was a natural 18. I punch at the nothing with this hand.
but if you look past, if you don't like what you see,
Yep.
look past it
What's
and look inside yourself, and you'll be remembered who you really are.
that's nice. She's saying this to you.
I know who I am, Jelly. But I love the forest and the sun. How do I adapt?
I could kill you again.
No.
That's a rather extreme option, I would not recommend that. But it is an option.
It's not an
Please tell me
option.
you're not. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm there. He's introducing me to Jelly.
Who are you? Why are you interjecting into my private? Leave.
This
Both
was-
of you leave.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm in a bit of a state right now where everything just feels like a joke. Obviously, your suffering isn't a joke.
No, come down to the bar with me.
You go down to the bar. I'll meet you there. Is there a window in this room?
Don't break your friend. Don't break your friend's window.
Hi.
Don't break your friend's window. I grab hold of him.
Are we? Like, how many feet?
This is second floor, so
Oh,
I
don't
open the
not.
window.
Stop in front of the window.
I grab hold of him.
Why are you standing in front of the window?
I
Why are
grab
you
hold of him.
opening the window?
Because
Don't
he's
it,
just opening the window.
because it's warm in here.
I grab hold of him,
I felt like
hand on both shoulders.
Mr. Wall Punch, you can step away from the window. He can take
I
the stairs.
I grab hold of him.
I was just cracking the window open. Why is everybody freaking out?
So that is a
Oh,
You don't come into somebody else's room,
that's
say you're
a
gonna leave,
25.
and open their window. That's weird.
That's a 25 athletics. You grab hold of him,
That's some
And I-
Whiskers level weird.
and I begin like
This
and I
was
begin
yesterday too.
marching him downstairs.
Yeah, I just said.
Nor.
Oh wait, I had his ring of protection. I think I put it on the wrong finger.
Nor.
I guess I should move on this.
I mean, if you ever get tired of it, just let me know. I'll take it off your
What's this do to me? This ring of
What does the
protection?
ring of protection do?
Yeah.
I want to slide of hand remove it.
No, you can't slide a hand my ring.
Totally can't.
What do I roll to resist this?
Just do dexterity.
So it's a 33 slide of hand.
Well,
If sleight of hand's what you're doing. But if it's dexterity, we both rolled 18s. And
Okay.
I lose because you're more extra.
yay! You can't just take it off of me. Sorry, it's okay. Alvin.
The ring of protection gives you +1 to AC and +1 to saving.
Awesome.
But yes, as
I give you +2, so.
Let me get out of
Rondo
here.
was trying to
Let's go.
escort you.
Let's go.
I-
We're going downstairs
We're going
because
down-
I decided that we're going downstairs.
Yes. You're going to go downstairs.
Where's Rose?
She's downstairs. She's holding our table.
Find Rose.
You are going to.
No.
You are going to drink.
I'm in
and
charge.
eat.
I run this.
Tell me about your father. I have an idea. I have a wonderful
I am
idea.
the most senior member of.
Yes, you
Well,
are.
I'm the second most senior member of Gone. Furion effed off somewhere. So
He's not here. That means you're in charge.
I'm
and
the
I need
most- I need you to find Rose.
and as the boss, you need to explain to me how I can be most helpful in the coming battles. First,
You find Rose, then I will.
She's down at the bar. She's
Okay,
down
go
at the bar.
You have to find her first. She might have moved. She's mischievous.
I bellow in my
I'm
Big
looking,
dwarven
I'm looking
voice.
at Jelly this entire conversation.
I bellow in my big
Alright, so
dwarven
you guys
voice.
are escorting.
You hear me my bellow. Rose, I need that corner booth at the bar.
What?
Rose is like, I don't know this guy.
So just-
Nor's in a state.
So anyway,
Team meeting.
yeah. Anyway, um,
I
I
Take off my dual pair of glasses.
when I was changed, there's some things that I was no longer able to do, but I've gained other attributes. I've had this. I'm a little bit stronger. Just feel a little bit more lucky. I think with whatever changes are happening to you, you'll find other advantages. That could be useful.
I hope so. From what little it's worth, Charlie, I'm sorry I killed you, and I'm glad you revived.
Glad to be alive.
Well, I wish you safe travels. Before you leave,
Oh, jelly cupcake!
That's a big deal.
Why would you poison him?
Because he's just admitted to killing her.
Yeah. Oh, just eat it.
oh,
It's a bonus. Okay.
A delicious strawberry cupcake. Has like a little filling in.
It's jelly cupcake.
well, before you leave, Jelly, you up for a little homework? Or help me go over a couple things? I got this spell I'm gonna try to learn, and if you want to look it over and give me any pointers, I'm trying to do it as efficiently as possible.
Sure.
Cool. And then, look over the spells well. Unless she's got other spells she wants to try to go over. But we don't have to, so it's okay.
Scroll.
The Leland's Tiny Hut spell.
Okay.
This is the only scroll I have.
So with her help, it'll take half the time.
time? Heck yeah. I'll do that.
Alright, so you take your time doing that. So those 6 hours you said?
So 3 hours. Yeah.
As you and Jelly are conversing.
You know how much of this ink and stuff that you got?
I would say that probably a vial.
Wow.
And he gave you probably 20 pieces of paper. And for that, what was
It's a third one as well.
so probably just a paper, one piece of paper.
Oh, you done doing your whatever did you do?
I'm done.
Okay, come with me. I need you to do it then.
Noted.
And I open the door to my sister. Is she awake?
But
Still reading.
But before that, but before that,
What's up?
I were down at the bar.
Cool.
Please, tell me there's a plan.
All right.
Tell me about, I'm a new character now. I don't know any of the metagame stuff that Joshua knows. I don't know anything about the files or anything.
All right. First things first.
Fill me in on the details.
First thing
I
first.
also get jelly.
Are you? Who do you work for?
Fire.
I work for you.
Inside check. That's
How do you do the whole?
Roll
Are you secret?
24.
roll each.
Like secret?
24. Do you work for me?
Yes, I work for you.
All right, good.
I was previously employed as part of the Snow Brand mercenaries.
That's 6.
That was a very short stint.
Okay.
You actually
I just have to be sure.
The last war did not go. The last war did not go as well as I wanted it to, as I hoped it would, and I want to go home.
All right, cool.
But a giant monster is here now.
Where would you like me to start?
At the beginning.
All right. Well, first I'd like
Actually,
to.
we don't have time for the beginning.
Okay.
How about the most pertinent details concerning slaying giant Leviathan thing,
Okay.
and then as soon as we're done with that,
Cool.
we eat, sleep, drink. Maybe not in that order.
Sure. Probably wanted to drink.
Yeah.
And then we go. Well, we might want to drink instead of eating.
Regardless, I'll
And then we'll go home and we'll hunt down Venice and kill your dad.
let me break it down for you. What's your name?
Bondo.
Vaughn. Let me break it down for you, Vaughn. I'm gonna call you Vaughn because I'm gonna forget the rest of it very easily. Here's how it goes. All right.
I don't know if that's like a good thing that you've been nicknamed already, or if it's like a
Currently, the guild of many names, that's what we go by, is way down in members. It used to be like 5 of us, now it's me and Furion. You got Arwell, we hired him and Rose a few days ago when my party got captured by the crashing wave, who set up shop under the city. Needless to say, it was a horrible mess in which we lost 2 of the members, and another one got his mind messed up, and he got mugged and lost all of his items. Then he died yesterday. The 2 other people were also mind controlled and were working for the crashing wave, and they Arwell killed Jelly, and then she got resurrected. But Lauren, our dragonborn barbarian friend, his body was used as a vessel for abominable magics. Regardless of all that, let me just give you a taste of what the crashing wave is capable of. Apparently, they experiment on bodies
Now they're right bunch of aliens.
and resurrect them using accursed magics for various purposes. I believe this phrasing was "make them better." Real rough stuff. Anywho, they resurrected a horrible sea monster known as the Leviathan, and it's out in the ocean causing all kinds of havoc, and it's making its way here. It'll be here in a few days. Luckily, this magic ferryman gave us these magical vials, and I'll pull out one of magical liquid that have the ability to stop the Leviathan and other ancient monsters. However, we don't know which vial works with which monster or what combination, but they're magical and they've got about 20 uses.
Ask the previous shopkeeper about.
So
What?
that's what we're gonna do. Coat our weapons in this stuff, see what works.
I don't believe.
That's currently the plan. Well, it's not a great plan, but
It's a plan.
we don't have a lot to work with.
It's better than no.
I suppose so.
I
Here's to suffering.
to suffering.
Woo! I throw it at the barkeep. Good dodge, friend. Good dodge.
Easier to make. Oh, I have 2 items. One, you could either because I see you got bows and arrows here.
Yep.
You can just like dip an arrow in each one
Yep.
and then shoot the thing.
That was my plan. I was gonna shoot 4 arrows at once, like that ancient elf legend.
Maybe
Legolas.
And see how that goes. Or we can spread them out among everyone in each one.
I mean,
Try to. We're all gonna be up in there anyway.
probably
Well, both of us can take 2 attempts.
try some combination of these things. All right. Well, you and Rose.
So you have an idea of my skill set.
Okay. Hold on. I got an idea. Come outside.
I follow him outside.
I draw my 2 short swords. I whistle. All right, Fenrir's over here.
I get out my axe.
All right,
What are we doing?
I limber up.
let's do this.
Uh,
All right.
I don't have a figurine anymore.
Oh, where's.
I'll be the owl.
You're not.
Don't touch my owl.
Ooh,
Stop it.
cool. Natural 24 initiative.
I think. Oh, okay.
Thanks.
They're fine.
At least that's initiative. And
What? Why? Why?
we're sparring.
Why?
It's the best way to
It's how,
find.
it's how men get along with each other.
It's the best way to find out what he's capable of.
Really?
And also, I have no practice in fighting with this character, so I'd like to figure it out.
It's a really good time for him to work out what the best tactics would be.
And door.
I will please let me see the book one more time. Please let me see.
I don't know why I've watched this, but
You know what, Rose? You should join in on this.
sure.
You can stand by as combat.
Oh, hi there.
Yeah. This is the perfect opportunity.
Where's the feet?
This is how you bond.
You join in, bro?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, where's
Yeah.
Arwell? Arwell!
You know,
How those ears work out?
Get out here.
there's a
We're
chance
having
to
a
bond.
spar. I need you here as judge
Oh,
to gauge the capabilities
I got 6.
of this new guy.
As judge or participant?
Whichever you want. Just so long as you're watching the new guy and learning what he's capable of.
Do I give it everything I got?
I mean,
do I get,
let's give it half of everything we got.
do I get my horsey?
If you want, just don't kill anybody or maul anybody or render anybody incapable of combat tomorrow.
What time is it?
I don't know. When did you start doing your magic stuff? Because it took
Yeah,
6
that
hours.
was
3 hours.
It took 3 hours.
So it'd be kind of close to dusk right now.
Cool.
Sure, we'll join in.
We'll fight in the fading lights. It'll be magical.
Ooh.
Hold on. I'm gonna go find a music guy.
Okay.
Is there any music guys in here?
Ooh, like
Yeah,
fight.
there's several on
Like
the
fight.
You
Song.
and you too. We need epic combat music.
Man, I want to join this.
Also, guys, taking all bits.
Oh.
Yeah. Who's gonna win? The dual wielding ranger with the fearsome wolf, the shape changing druid, Arwell. I'm not sure how to describe him. He's like some kind of rogue slash what's that thing?
Paladin extraordinaire.
Yeah. And then we got Vaughn, He's a dwarf
He's a dwarf.
with a mace.
I got a big axe.
With the big
I got-
axe.
I got a great axe.
This is gonna be great.
Alright, so three guys come out of the archery chain with drums.
Yeah,
They're actually gonna do this.
yeah. That's what I'm talking about. This
Okay.
is exactly what I need.
This is bookmark and justice.
How always we do this.
I guess I should roll on the show.
Yep.
Ooh, alas.
Is this everyone versus me or everyone for themselves?
Oh!
Whatever you guys want.
I mean,
Alright, here you go.
I was thinking it should be everybody versus you. So
I think it's kind of up to each alone. Decide.
Also, I can do tag units, or I can.
no,
Interesting concept.
So the question is, Ron, the creator of nice things, will this thing survive in my dice bag?
this guy will definitely survive. He's got. I mean, ooh, he's pretty quick. There's a lot of cards stuck on that guy.
This D4 is me.